Dr. Edward Montgomery, welcome back. It's been a year.
It's great to be here, James.
Since you showed up. And here we are to have another conversation about how the last year has gone. You've been hugely busy all over campus, all over the country, meeting Broncos near and far. And we're checking in on the state of the university a year in and the state of the president a year in. Let's start with the context. Let's put all this in context. What's the context of higher ed today? It's a different world.
The challenge, and the challenge for public higher education in particular, is that the ability of that working family, that middle class family, to be able to send their sons and daughters to school, that's what's being taxed. And many of the good schools, the elite schools, have compensated by taking more and more of their students from only the top tiered of the income bracket. I'm enormously proud of the fact that Western, in actual fact, has increased its share of students coming from the bottom 2/3 of the income distribution. We are a place that has kept our doors open and kept giving a chance to people from ordinary means.
So because higher ed is where it is today, because we are facing the challenges we have to look at student success. We have to look at diversifying our revenue sources, which you spoke to briefly, and we have to look at in terms of Western being the school of choice. Can you talk about why those three, and just expound a little bit for our listening audience about where Western is focused? So if they see changes being made, if they see shifts in how we do what we do, they can know it's because the president and the board have a vision.
If we really are an opportunity institution, it's not simply enough to let you in the door.
Yeah.
We have to do our best to partner with you to help you get out on the other side.
That's right.
We have to pay attention and be cognizant of how are we making sure people graduate.
On time.
On time.
That's right.
Because they're making an investment, and particularly in a world where students and their families are being asked to bear a greater and greater share of the burden, and we owe them our commitment to help them make sure that their sons and daughters succeed and can come out with a degree in a timely fashion.
That's student success. Let's segue to the next pillar of change, which is we've got to focus on diversification of funding. And that one always is a tough one, right? What do you see as the vision for diversification of our funding sources?
Alums and supporters and donors. What we have to reinforce to them is why they should give to Western Michigan University. What's the value of this institution? Yes, you had a good experience when you were here 5, 10, 20 years ago. Why should you continue to give?
Yeah.
And it's about this family and the opportunity that it represents.
Right.
And we all stand on the shoulders of somebody.
That's true.
We all had to carry our own weight and had to lift ourselves up, but we all got a hand from somebody else.
That's correct.
And so what we're asking alums is let's be part of that process of sharing some of the blessings that you've had through a university that can take those investments that you might give us and put them to good use. And we can put them to great use in opening the doors to students, making sure that those students who are working hard, who are trying to have succeed, don't have to drop out because of financial burden.
Right. We're gonna wrap up our time together thinking about the last pillar. And it's the one that excites me the most. And that's making Western Michigan University, or reasserting Western Michigan University as the university of choice. That people have choice more than they've ever had before in the products and things they want to be involved with and the people and groups they want to give to. And we have a vision, you have a vision of Western being that university of choice. What is that all about? You know,
we have dozens of programs that are nationally ranked in the top 5 or 10% of their whole profession. We're talking about, there are 4,000 universities, and we're in the top 5% in dozens of programs on this campus. We have an experience for students that I think is hard to match, because while we have a whole array of programs and choices, a lot of high-quality ones, we also have an engaged faculty and staff. Who give you that big student opportunity, big campus opportunity, but that small campus feel.
That's right.
Because somebody knows your name.
That's right.
Come to our graduation ceremony. Walk across that stage. See our faculty embracing the students and in genuine connectivity.
It's real.
And that's what's real about this campus. I want us to be the choice not just for students. I want us to be the choice for the community and the world around us.
Yeah.
When a company has a problem and they're looking for innovation or they're looking for talent, I want them to say, let's call somebody at Western. We are the go-to resource.
Yeah.
And that we can be for this region, we can be that for our state, and we can be there, we should be there, we will be there.
Dr. Montgomery, thank you so much. You all come join us on this ride. There's a lot of great energy here. We want you to be a part. If you want to learn more about what's going on with President Montgomery, the vision of this university, and how you can get involved, go to mywmu.com/raisethew. And we'll talk about this interview and some of the strategic initiatives at play that we need you at the table with us. We will reign. Just watch us.